Ich frage mich, ob das einen Unterschied macht oder ob das eine Auswirkung hat, wenn wir uns einfach mal ein paar Minuten an eine Stelle setzen, legen, was auch immer. Tüdelü.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Was? Ich will rebellieren.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Rebellion!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Rebellion! Rebellion! Nochmal! Rebellion! Schick. Kann ich hier irgendwas machen? Ich will durch. Ich will durch. Müssen wir jetzt da rein? Kann ich hier rein? Kann ich hier irgendwas machen? Ich glaube, wir müssen... Schade. Ich glaube, wir müssen da durch. Ach ja. So. Wo kommen wir denn hier hin? Eine.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh. Ups. Wir haben es kaputt gemacht. Oder auch nicht? Alter.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Rebellion!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Ach so. Oder noch nicht? Passiert was anderes?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Sind wir in der
I'm quite
Schleife?
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Ihr wisst es
he
doch.
entered the door on his left.
Huhu.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly
Okay, wir sind in der Schleife.
That means choosing responsibly and always
Dann
putting the
gehen wir halt
story
nach...
first.
Ja, dann
I'm
gehen wir
quite
halt
sure
nach
you'll be up to the
links.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Meinetwegen.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Meinetwegen. Na, meinetwegen.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Aber ich glaube, selbst wenn wir brav spielen, kommen wir nur schneller durch. Ich glaube, das gibt uns jetzt nicht eine ganz andere Story. Ich bin noch am Überlegen, ob ich es danach nochmal mache. Ich glaube, ich lasse das bei dem einen Mal, aber das werde ich spontan gucken. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Ja. So, gucken wir mal nach dem Boss.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Kann ich aus dem Fenster springen? Das wäre doch was. Wow. Was ist denn das für ein Bonzenschloss?
Stepping
Alter.
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Ich kann mir nicht helfen, aber bei diesem Bild denke ich gerade an Shades of Grey.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Ja.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Hey.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr das gesehen habt, aber ich fand die Errungenschaft gerade sehr schön.
You're
Du
not
kannst
gonna
nicht
do it,
springen.
but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Was?
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Ich bin gerade ein bisschen überfragt. Ja, ich glaube, das war die Stanley Parable. Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich davon halte. Ich weiß gerade, ich hab da gerade echt keine Meinung zu. Ich versuche jetzt mal.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja. Ja, wir sind brav. Natürlich.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Das habe ich mir nicht fast gedacht.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Ich habe gerade nicht zugehört.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Huch. Huch? Das hätte ich jetzt nicht erwartet. Auch das Büro sah auch anders aus, oder? Ich bin völlig irritiert. Schade. Sieht irgendwie bedrohlich aus. Ich möchte hier nicht sein. Ich möchte hier nicht sein.